Okay, so the next breath is the 3-part breath. So this one is a little bit more tricky because you need to kind of have an awareness of different areas of the body. So this isn't one that you would do right off the bat. I would feel like I definitely would want to have introduced just the concept of breath awareness prior to practicing this. Maybe having practiced belly breathing and chest breathing. I also really like to practice kind of like switching between chest and belly, chest and belly breathing, just to bring in that extra level of awareness of where we're breathing into the body. And again, if you've done training with me before in the past, you know about this idea of the breath as shape change, about discovering where we can get more movement in the body with our breath, and how the position we're holding our body in will affect our breath. And that all comes into play here as well. So we want to make sure that our students are already comfortable with connecting their brain to their body and knowing how to kind of move the action of their breathing intentionally. Okay, so if we're in this place, then this is a good one to do. In Sanskrit, it's called Dirgha Swasam. It's the 3-part breath. So with this breath, we're going to start by inhaling into the belly, and then it moves up into the ribs, the chest, and then finally we continue the inhale up into the collarbone areas or the upper chest. So it's like we're filling up a glass of water. So we inhale, fill the belly, ribs, collarbones. And then it's tricky, as we exhale, it's like we're going from the top down. So we're going to exhale from the collarbones, ribs, and finally the belly. So you can explain this, guide them through it, and just give sort of the caveat, I guess, or like the permission for them not to do it quite right, because it takes quite a lot of control to be able to do this. All right, so let's try it together. Let's sit up nice and tall. We close your eyes and begin to sense your regular breath just as it's moving here now. And if it's fairly shallow, this is okay because you're seated, you're studying, right? You're not running or doing anything active. So it's normal if your breath is kind of shallow and slow, all right? And if it's something else, there could be good reason for that as well. But we don't always need to be belly breathing, okay? Just throwing that out there. So noticing the breath as it is. And begin to bring your awareness to your belly, noticing the movement happening there. If you, in fact, have movement in the belly, some of us may not. And that's, for various reasons, that's totally fine. If you sense movement in the belly, let's go ahead and see if we can expand the belly. Taking a deep inhale, allowing the diaphragm to move down into the abdominal cavity, which is what is happening here as we inhale, expand the belly. Continue to breathe in, expand the ribs. Continue to inhale, expand the upper chest. Now, as we exhale, release from the upper chest and collarbones, release from the chest, release from the belly. Maybe we even draw the belly button in towards the front of the spine, letting all of the air out, even using the abdominals to maybe force the rest of the air out. Good. Inhale, release, expand the belly. Air rushes in, fill the ribs. Inhale all the way up to the collarbones. Ready? Exhale, collarbones, chest, and belly. One more time. Inhale, belly, ribs, collarbones. Exhale, collarbones, ribs, and belly. Okay, good. So you might be like, whoa, that's hard. It is hard. And so, like I said, this is not the first breath to jump in and do with new students. Definitely some breath awareness beforehand is important, but this one is not, it doesn't include breath retention. It doesn't include anything too complicated or like fiery breaths or anything. So it is a good one to do for chair yoga, but it is kind of one of the more advanced ones. Okay, thank you so much.